Hi Harris, Brad here. Just going to have a look at your bowling now. Look to have a very repeatable action. You bowl very accurately, so there must be some real consistencies that go on with your bowling action, you know, to give you that repeatability. So number one is a nice smooth approach. Number one to work on is to make sure you stay in a straight line. I also got to stay in a straight line all the time. Bowling's about straight lines, okay? Look at that, straight up, follow through. Okay, and you stayed in a straight line. Let's just take that one through again. Let's get rid of that now. Let's have a look at your action. So here we go. So the ECB did a study, Harris. The quicker people run in, the faster they bowl. So if you want to add pace to you, you've got to really run in like a sprinter, and you want to add that little bit of pace. Or if you want to be that medium pacer that's got all the control and swings it and zips it, that's fine too. Yeah. But if you did want to increase your pace, you just need to accelerate, get through to the kick crease a bit quicker. But you need to be balanced as well. No good getting to the crease. That second or third ball you bowled at me, you're slightly off balance. Your rhythm was slightly out, wasn't it? And you'll know when your rhythm's out because you felt it, didn't you?
Yeah.
It didn't feel quite right at release. Okay, so let's have a look at your action now. So here we go. You notice, see your back foot points straight down the pitch. Can you see it? Okay, so you're what we call a front-on bowler. You're not going to get side-on. Ideally, you need your feet to land like a set of skis, which they do, so you can see where your back foot's landed. And then you can see where your front foot's landed like a set of skis. Okay, and that's very important for your back and injury prevention. Okay, and then if we have a look at your release, okay, your release is nice and tall, but we have occasionally, watch, can you see how you've just gone past the perpendicular here? Ideally, you want your bowling arm there. And if you have a look at it, you can see your bowling arm just gone that side of it. And that's why primarily we swing the ball in. Harris will struggle to swing the ball away unless you really work hard on your wrist and you get your hand slightly to the right of that line, that perpendicular line. Yeah. So if there was a clock, if I was putting a clock here and that's 12 o'clock, you need to be at sort of 5 to 12 is where your bowling arm ideally. And from there, you can swing it in, swing it out, and bowl cutters as well. So you'll have a lot more variations with your arm is. Okay, you're very accurate in what you do, and so you know it's only a minor change, and then you pull through. So you can see, look at yourself. You can see how you look over your right shoulder brilliantly at the batter. Your shoulders are rotated 180 degrees, and then you drive through really down the pitch. Really, really good. So moving forward, winter work for you is just to try and make sure we stay a little bit more upright, and what it is your left arm collapses a little bit and tucks in here. You really want that left arm to slap your thigh and go around the outside, and that might tilt you up a little bit more to get that arm at 5-2.
Yeah.
You know, what you're doing is repeatable and very effective. What we'd like you to do is when you go up, climb up the levels, and batters know you're just going to bowl in swing, you want to bowl out swinger, in swinger, cutter. You want to have all the variations so the batters keep the batter guessing. If they know it's in swinging all the time, I'll be batting off stump on you and I'll be getting outside the line of off stump and trying to pick you up over long on and square leg because the ball's just swinging. And that's how I'd probably accommodate you players. Better players will later on because they get outside the line. They can't be out LBW, and it's a free hit then to hit over mid-on and mid-wicket when you play adult cricket or you move into T20 cricket like against some decent players. So we need to arm you with the skills now that are going to combat those challenges that you'll have as you move up the ages and bowl against better players. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well done. Brilliant.